Hey there Switch Maniacs! Welcome back to Switch Mania, your ultimate source for all things Nintendo Switch. I'm Clarence and today we've got an exciting video lined up for you. Get ready to level up your game collection with our top 15 picks from the Nintendo Switch Eshop sale. We've scoured through the deals to bring you amazing games at unbeatable prices. From heart-pounding action to mind-bending puzzles, we've got something for every Switch gamer out there. But before we get started, don't forget to show us some love by hitting that like button, leaving a comment, and subscribing to our channel. Subscribing is absolutely free, so why not join our Switch Mania community and stay updated with all the latest Nintendo Switch news, game reviews, and gaming tips. We appreciate your support and it helps us bring you more awesome content just like this. So, without further ado, let's dive in. Splatoon 3 is actually on sale for the very first time on the eShop. Splatoon 3 is a fresh and colorful sequel to the beloved ink-splattering franchise. The game's innovative gameplay, unique style, and frenetic multiplayer battles make it a must-play for fans of competitive shooters. The positive aspects of the game are its fast-paced and addictive gameplay. Players can dive into intense 4v4 battles using a variety of ink-based weapons and abilities to claim territory and outmaneuver opponents. The game's customization options, including a wide range of stylish gear and weapons, allow players to create their own unique playstyle. On the downside, the game's single-player campaign can feel repetitive at times, with similar mission structures and enemy encounters. The online matchmaking system can also have occasional connectivity issues, leading to frustrating lag or disconnections during battles. Additionally, the game's learning curve may be steep for newcomers to the franchise, making it challenging to keep up with experienced players. However, with its colorful and vibrant graphics, catchy music, and engaging gameplay, Splatoon 3 is a splash of fun that is sure to keep players hooked for hours of inky mayhem. LEGO DC Supervillains puts players in the shoes of iconic DC comic book villains for a mischievous adventure in the LEGO universe. The game's humorous storyline, extensive character roster, and creative building mechanics making it a fun and unique addition to the LEGO game series. The game's positive aspects includes its vast array of playable characters, ranging from popular villains like Joker and Harley Quinn to more obscure rogues like Condiment King and Calendar Man. Each character has their own unique abilities and powers, adding depth and variety to the gameplay. The game's open-world hub, Gotham City, is filled with secrets to discover and challenges to complete, providing hours of exploration and fun. On the negative side, the game's puzzles and challenges can sometimes feel repetitive, relying heavily on familiar LEGO mechanics. The camera angles can be awkward, hindering precise platforming or combat. The game's humor may also not be to everyone's taste, with some jokes feeling forced or juvenile. Despite its flaws, LEGO DC Supervillains offers a light-hearted and entertaining experience for DC fans and LEGO enthusiasts alike.
The universe shall belong to me.
BLAZBLUE Central Fiction Special Edition is a high-octane fighting game that packs a punch with its intense battles, deep story, and unique characters. The game's fast-paced gameplay, intricate mechanics, and captivating narrative make it a must-play for fans of the fighting genre. The positive aspects of the game includes its rich and immersive story mode, which weaves a complete tale of intrigue and betrayal. The game's cast of diverse and memorable characters each bring their own unique fighting style and story arc, adding depth and replay value. The game's Special Edition also includes all previously released DLC, providing a comprehensive package for fans. On the negative side, the game's learning curve can be steep for newcomers, with a plethora of moves and combos to master. The online matchmaking can sometimes be uneven, resulting in imbalanced matches or laggy gameplay. Additionally, the game's graphics, while stylized, may feel dated compared to newer titles in the genre. Nevertheless, BLAZBLUE Central Fiction Special Edition delivers an adrenaline-pumping fighting experience that will satisfy hardcore fighting game enthusiasts. Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden Deluxe Edition offers a unique blend of turn-based tactical combat, exploration, and stealth in a post-apocalyptic world. The game's strategic gameplay, intriguing story, and immersive atmosphere make it a standout title in the tactical RPG genre. The positive aspects of the game includes its challenging and tactical combat mechanics, which require players to carefully plan their moves and make strategic use of their characters' abilities. The game's post-apocalyptic setting is richly detailed, with hauntingly beautiful environments that add to the immersion. The Deluxe Edition also includes all previously released DLC, providing additional content and value for players. On the negative side, the game's difficulty can be punishing at times, with enemies posing formidable challenges that may require multiple attempts to overcome. The game's exploration and stealth mechanics, while enjoyable, may feel repetitive after a while, as players navigate through similar environments and engage in similar encounters. Additionally, the game's voice acting and dialogue may not be to everyone's liking, with some lines feeling cliched or forced. Nonetheless, Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden Deluxe Edition is a standout title for tactical RPG enthusiasts, offering a unique and challenging gameplay experience in a richly detailed post-apocalyptic world. Pawarumi is a visually stunning and action-packed shoot-'em-up game that brings a fresh and unique spin to the genre. The game's vibrant graphics, innovative mechanics, and pulse-pounding gameplay make it a standout title for arcade shooter fans. The positive aspects of the game includes its striking visual design, with vibrant colors, detailed backgrounds, and breathtaking special effects that create an immersive and visually appealing experience. The game's innovative rock-paper-scissors inspired mechanics, where players switch between different weapon types to exploit enemy weaknesses, adds depth and strategy to the gameplay. The game also features a dynamic difficulty system that adjusts to players' performance, making it accessible for both casual and hardcore fans. On the negative side, the game's story and characters may feel somewhat lacking in depth or development, with the focus primarily on gameplay. The game's difficulty can be challenging, with fast-paced bullet patterns that require quick reflexes and precise movements, which may not be suitable for all players. The game's replay value may also be limited, as the levels and enemy patterns remain the same in subsequent playthroughs. However, Pawarumi delivers an exhilarating and visually captivating shoot-'em-up experience that will keep players on the edge of their seat. Barbearian is a fast-paced action-adventure game that combines hack-and-slash combat with strategic puzzle solving. The game's engaging gameplay, charming visuals, and addictive progression system make it a delightful title for gamers looking for a unique blend of action and strategy. The positive aspects of the game includes its intuitive controls and accessible gameplay, which make it easy to pick up and play for players of all skill levels. The game's colorful and charming visuals, with pixel art graphics and delightful character designs, create a visually appealing and immersive experience. The game's progression system, where players unlock new abilities and upgrades as they advance, provides a sense of accomplishment and replay value. On the negative side, the game's combat can sometimes feel repetitive, with limited enemy variety and similar attack patterns. The game's levels and environments may also feel somewhat repetitive, with similar layout and challenges across different stages. The story and narrative may not be a focal point of the game, with a minimalistic approach to storytelling. Nevertheless, Barbearian offers an enjoyable and addictive blend of action and strategy, with its engaging gameplay, charming visuals, and satisfying progression system. Banana Bytes Sophstar brings a refreshing take on the bullet hell genre with its unique gameplay mechanics and diverse ship options. With 9 ships to choose from, each with its own pros and cons, players will need to invest time and effort to find their preferred playstyle. The scoring system is well designed, with the strategy of point blanking adding a risk-reward element to gameplay. The Cadet School Mode is a standout feature, offering 60 mini-missions to serve as both training and fun challenges. However, the game's initial stages may feel mundane and uninspired, and the music lacks the impact of other bullet hell games. Some players may find the numerous variables across ships overwhelming, and the graphics and audio is somewhat simplistic. Additionally, the game's unique ideas, such as the teleportation twist, are not fully implemented until later stages, which could leave players wanting more early on. Despite these shortcomings, Sophstar is a competently assembled title that offers a smooth and enjoyable gameplay experience. It caters to both survivalists and score hunters alike, with its cadet mode being a highlight. While it falls short of reaching its full potential, it still manages to bring creative ideas to the bullet hell genre and provides an engaging shoot-'em-up experience. Get ready to blast through the galaxy in Gunborg Dark Matters. This retro-inspired shoot-'em-up is a thrilling homage to classic 16-bit games. With its fast-paced gameplay, intense action, and pixel-perfect graphics. The game's variety of weapons, power-ups, and challenging enemies make each level a heart-pounding test of reflexes and precision. One of the standout features of the game is its nostalgic aesthetic, which captures the essence of retro shooters with its vibrant colors and catchy chiptune soundtrack. The game's level design is also well crafted, with clever enemy patterns and boss fights that keep players engaged and strategizing. However, the game does have some downsides. The difficulty level can be punishingly high, which may not be suitable for casual players or those new to the genre. The lack of a robust story or character development may also leave some players craving for a deeper narrative experience. Additionally, the game's limited replay value and relatively short length may not offer as much longevity as other titles. In conclusion, Gunborg Dark Matters delivers an action-packed, retro-inspired shoot-'em-up experience. Its nostalgic visuals, challenging gameplay, and well-designed levels are sure to please fans of the genre. Hey ladies and gents, I have an announcement to make. We've been looking at our YouTube analytics and we noticed that 80% of viewers are not yet subscribed to our channel. Well, you're in luck. This is your chance to subscribe right now because we've decided to give back to our subscribers this month with a special giveaway. Yes, you beautiful person who watches this very instant and already subscribed to the channel. That's right, we're giving away a $20 Nintendo eShop gift card for US region to one lucky winner. We know it's not a huge amount, but we hope that it will bring a smile to the winner's face. And to be honest, it's all that we can afford right now. To enter, all you have to do is head on over to the link in the description and follow the instructions there. The giveaway will run until the end of the month and we'll be choosing one winner at random. Additionally, for more chances of winning the giveaway, simply answer this question. What game are you excited to get on the list and why? Leave your answer in the comment section down below. We will be announcing the winner on our Twitter account, so be sure to check it out and follow us there. We want to thank everyone again for all of your support and we can't wait to see who wins the Nintendo eShop gift card. Good luck to everyone who enters and let's get back to the video.
It will give you strength.
This War of Mine Complete Edition is a poignant and thought-provoking survival game that offers a unique perspective on war. Players must navigate the hardships of civilian life in a war-torn city, making difficult decisions that impact the lives of their characters and fellow survivors. The game's immersive atmosphere, emotional storytelling, and impactful choices create a gripping experience that challenges players' morality and empathy. One of the game's strongest points is its storytelling, which paints a realistic and harrowing picture of the horrors of war. The game delves into the psychological and emotional toll that war takes on ordinary people, forcing players to make morally complex decisions in order to survive. The game's art style and soundtrack also add to its atmosphere, creating a hauntingly immersive experience. However, the game does have some drawbacks. The gameplay can be repetitive with limited variety in activities and resources, which may feel monotonous over extended play sessions. The game's high level of difficulty may also be a barrier for some players, as managing resources and avoiding danger can be challenging. In summary, this War of Mine Complete Edition offers a powerful and emotional survival experience with its compelling story, immersive atmosphere, and impactful choices. Beat Cop is a retro-style adventure game that puts players in the shoes of 1980s New York City police officer. With its pixel art visuals, snappy writing, and nostalgic references, the game delivers a unique blend of humor and drama as players navigate the challenges of life as a cop on the beat. One of the standout features of the game is its witty writing and memorable characters, which bring the gritty streets of New York City to life. The game's engaging story, filled with twists and turns, keeps players hooked as they uncover a web of corruption and intrigue. The game also offers a variety of choices and consequences, allowing players to shape the outcome of the story through their decisions. However, the game does have some flaws. The gameplay can be repetitive with a high focus on time management and completing mundane tasks. The game's pixel art visuals, while charming, may not be everyone's cup of tea, and some players may find them dated. The game's humor and writing may not be appealing to all players, as it relies on nostalgic references and may not resonate with those unfamiliar with 1980s pop culture. In conclusion, Beat Cop is a nostalgic and humor-filled adventure game that offers a unique perspective on police work in 1980s New York City. Its engaging story, witty writing, and memorable characters make for an enjoyable experience. Skyrim is an epic open-world role-playing game that offers a vast and immersive fantasy world to explore. With its breathtaking landscapes, deep lore, and endless quests, the game provides an unparalleled adventure that can captivate players for hours on end. One of the game's strongest aspects is its massive open world, which is filled with stunning environments, diverse landscapes, and countless secrets to discover. The game's freedom of choice allows players to shape their own destiny as they navigate through the rich lore and engage in various quests, battles, and encounters. The game's character customization and progression system also offer extensive options for players to build their own unique hero. However, the game does have some downsides. The sheer size of the game world can be overwhelming, and some players may find it difficult to keep track of all the quests and activities available. The game's graphics may not match the visual fidelity of other platforms, which could be a drawback for those who prioritize graphical quality. The game's combat and AI mechanics may feel clunky or repetitive to some players. In conclusion, Skyrim is a monumental RPG experience on Nintendo Switch, offering a vast and immersive fantasy world to explore. Its open-ended gameplay, rich lore, and endless quests provide an unparalleled adventure. Wolfenstein II: The New Colossus is a thrilling first-person shooter that offers a captivating and intense alternate history storyline set in a Nazi-occupied America. With its fast-paced gameplay, gripping narrative, and memorable characters, the game delivers an adrenaline-pumping experience that pushes the boundaries of the FPS genre. One of the game's strongest features is its immersive and emotionally charged story, which tackles sensitive themes such as racism, fascism, and oppression. The game's well-developed characters, led by the indomitable protagonist BJ Blazkowicz, add depth and emotional weight to the narrative, driving players to fight for their resistance in a high-stakes battle against the Nazi regime. The game's gunplay is also top-notch, with a variety of weapons and abilities that allow players to dispatch enemies in creative and satisfying ways. However, the game does have some drawbacks. The game's difficulty can be challenging, especially on higher difficulty settings, which may be frustrating for some players. The game's pacing can also be uneven at times, with occasional lulls in the action. In summary, Wolfenstein II: The New Colossus is a thrilling and emotionally charged FPS, offering a gripping story, intense gameplay, and memorable characters. Doom Eternal is a frenetic and adrenaline-fueled first-person shooter that delivers an intense and fast-paced experience like no other. With its brutal combat, jaw-dropping visuals, and pulse-pounding soundtrack, the game is a true powerhouse that pushes the limits of the FPS genre. One of the game's standout features is its fast and fluid combat, which challenges players to constantly stay on the move, utilizing a wide array of weapons and abilities to obliterate hordes of demons. The game's level design is also a masterpiece, featuring intricate and visually stunning environments that serves as a playground for chaotic battles. The game's soundtrack, composed by Mick Gordon, is a symphony of heavy metal that perfectly complements the high-octane action, elevating the experience to new heights. However, the game does have some downsides. The game's difficulty can be incredibly challenging, requiring precise aiming, quick reflexes, and strategic thinking, which may not be suitable for all players. The game's story and lore can also be complex and confusing at times, making it difficult to fully grasp the narrative. In conclusion, Doom Eternal is a heart-pounding and visually stunning FPS that delivers an unparalleled adrenaline rush. Its fast-paced combat, breathtaking visuals, and epic soundtrack make for an unforgettable gaming experience. QUAKE is a nostalgic and action-packed first-person shooter that brings the iconic classics from the 90s to a modern gaming platform. With its fast-paced gameplay, challenging enemies, and thrilling multiplayer, the game offers an intense and addictive experience for fans of the original game and newcomers alike. One of the game's strengths is its fast and frenetic gameplay, where players must navigate through complex levels, utilizing a variety of weapons and power-ups to defeat hordes of enemies. The game's level design is well crafted, crafted, with secrets and hidden areas to discover, adding replayability and rewarding exploration. The multiplayer mode also offers fast-paced, old-school arena-style battles that can be a blast to play with friends. However, the game does have some limitations. The lack of cohesive story or narrative may also be a drawback for those who enjoy games with deep storytelling. The game's difficulty can also be challenging, requiring quick reflexes and precise timing, which may not be suitable for all players. In summary, Quake is a thrilling and nostalgic FPS that captures the essence of the original game while offering modern enhancements. Its fast-paced gameplay, challenging enemies, and multiplayer mode provide hours of fun and excitement for both longtime fans and newcomers to the franchise. Road Redemption is a high-octane and adrenaline-pumping motorcycle combat racing game that puts players in the driver's seat of a two-wheeled death machine. With its fast-paced gameplay, brutal combat, and addictive progression system, the game offers a unique and thrilling experience for fans of vehicular combat games. One of the game's standout features is its intense and action-packed gameplay, where players must race through various levels while fending off rival bikers with an arsenal of weapons. The combat is visceral and satisfying, with players able to wield melee weapons, firearms, and explosives to take down enemies and cause chaos on the road. The game's progression system, with its RPG-like elements, allows players to upgrade their bike, weapons, and abilities, adding depth and replayability. However, the game does have some drawbacks. The game's difficulty can also be challenging, with demanding races and tough enemy AI, which may not be suitable for casual players or those looking for an easy-going racing experience. The lack of deep story or narrative may also be a drawback for players who enjoy games with immersive storytelling. In conclusion, Road Redemption is a fast-paced and thrilling motorcycle combat racing game that offers an adrenaline-fueled experience for fans of vehicular combat games. Its intense gameplay, brutal combat, and addictive progression system make for an enjoyable and challenging experience. And that concludes our episode for today. Be sure to check out our other videos for additional gaming content and reviews. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one. And as always, happy gaming. Peace.